We had a workshop where the players, the management, everyone participate together. And what we wanted to identify was what does a champion team look like? In that, how does a management team operate? How does the player operate? And what are the things which actually ticks for that champion team? And everyone participated with very important, valuable points. We need to ensure that players actually address it. Management need to ensure that if the results don't go in the favor, we don't get grumpy, we don't show our emotions. And there was a great participation from them. Sometimes we plan certain things and the plans might not come out. So players to players also needed to ensure that they have a balanced emotion. We never, in this whole journey, we never regretted about what happened in the past. We all the time focused only on what's coming next. And that is our formula.
Coach, we saw playing 11, we always see the playing 11 in the field, but it was more about that playing 11. It was not just the 15, but we saw Kamal, Kishore joining the party and the celebration, the emotions that flow. How do you keep this team intact even when they are not in the field, outside the 15?
Well, again, I think it was a participation from all. We ensured from day one that we wanted to make our family a lot more larger. So even players who might not actually get named into the final 14 squad or the reserve squad, we knew their values. We knew that they were our backup players. So every time when there was some opportunities, especially at home, we invited them into our meetings. Every time there were opportunities, we trained together. Every time when there was opportunity of main players resting, we put our attention and focus on that. So the whole management group took care of that part. Whether it's SNC, whether it's medical, whether it's the assistant staff to coach them, or from the bus driver. I shouldn't even be using the word driver, but they are all family now. So everyone supported, everyone participated, and that's how we just continued to build our team.
Coach, we've won 11 out of 12 matches, and there's a huge rise in expectation, like we saw the crowd today. So how do you sum this up going forward? Because we're playing Premier Cup, then we're playing the World Cup qualifiers. So what is the message to the fans to be realistic? What can we expect coming forward?
Look, they have to be realistic because I think fans must have seen today what UAE did to us. It was realistic to understand that they challenged us. They came up with their plan. Their players also swapped. Somebody batted at a particular number there. They wanted to, look at our weakness at the moment, which is our last 10 overs as a bowling group. Obviously, we want to improve on certain skills to enhance on so that we can also get better at our death bowling. But that is what I want fans to understand, that sometimes the opposite team will come up with some tactics which we might not be able to cope with because purely our skills. And we want to improve on our skills when we get opportunities. That opportunities come in development camps. It won't come in the games. So we have to be a little more patient at that point. I understand that we have done very well at the moment, but managing expectation is the most important thing. Whether it's cricket, whether it's any other industries, or whether it's in your personal life, you have to manage your expectations a little bit by being a little more realistic. Let us be happy about what we have achieved now, and just celebrate that.
Sir, we are in the global qualifiers for the first time, so how does it feel?
Well, more than me, because look, I have seen it from different dressing rooms. How does it feel like, getting into the World Cup? More than me, I think in the next 24 hours, in the next 48 hours, I want to feel the boys. I want to feel how they are feeling at the moment, and the good thing is now we have an opportunity to plan for that global World Cup qualifiers. That will be a great event where they will be able to showcase, they'll be able to showcase their skills. And we know that there are some full member teams coming there. And my urge will be that some of the neighboring full member teams out here, please keep an eye on this team. Please keep an eye on this country. I feel that this country deserves, just like any other full member country around, I don't want to name anyone, but they have achieved so many things in their own long journey, in their own story. This country is also building a story. They need some support. And if the neighboring countries can give some bilateral series, some exposure, the boys will grow, the team will grow, the world cricket will grow. World cricket needs a lot more countries.